Hi, Geminis. Welcome to y'all's Virgo full moon message. I'm posting these early because I will be gone the week of I actually get back to New York the week of the full moon. Actually, I think I get back on the day of the full moon, actually. So I'm putting these out early. Um, I'm actually really tired right now. So that could be why I seem a little dead. But we're going to see what is going on with you guys' message. This is good for your sun, moon, or rising, sidereal or tropical, or wherever you have Gemini in your chart. You can watch for that house that it falls in to see like how that could be in development. And coincide with this Virgo full moon as well. So let's get into this message and see what is going on for you all. Let me get one more shuffle. Oh, okay, that was quick. You guys have the Knight of Pentacles out. You have the Page of Pentacles. Oh, you guys have offers coming in. You have the Tower and you have the Hermit in the reverse. The Hermit's in the reverse. The Tower's upright. You guys have an extra card that came out. Okay, so you guys have the Five of Swords, the Page of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Wands, all upright. You guys have the World card in the reverse though, so there's something that's not completed within you guys' lives right now, but it's at that point where it's like depending on the choices that you make, that chapter is going to end up closing out. At the bottom, there's something I feel like for many of you, either you don't want to work on rebuilding or structuring something or working on the details of things. This is stuff that you feel like you've put too much energy into, and now at this point you're just like, I'm better off just abandoning this. For some of you, you lost your patience with something that you were working on, and because it was like things weren't falling into place the way that you wanted them to, you're just in this mindset now where it's just like, it's better for me just to get rid of this. I don't want to focus on this anymore, but at the same time, I don't want to give this up. You guys also have the Ace of Pentacles with the Three of Swords, so you're going to be presented with an tell me an option. And the funny thing is, you guys have the Knight of Pentacles and then the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, you're going to be presented with this option, this opportunity to start fresh somewhere, but it's going to require you to have to let something go that you're probably not necessarily going to want to let go from. For others of you, there could be something from your past that I'm picking up, it was cut out or it ended prematurely or sooner than you wanted. And I feel like there's going to be some type of an offer that is made, or either you're going to be making an offer towards this, but I don't feel like it's going to get anywhere. I don't feel like it's going to come up off the ground. What they're saying is that it's better if you just let this transition happen the way that it needs to and leave things in the past behind. I do feel like for some of you, you are making that decision to listen to your heart and your mind, your emotions and your mind, and make the decision to actually move on from something that's no longer worthwhile for you. There's something that lost its spark in you guys' lives. And this is something that it was probably in development for a while, but you were trying to hold on to this. But this has a lot of deep emotions that's tied to it. There was something that could have made you all a little bit hesitant or angry. And now you're just like, it's better for me just to remove myself. You see things for what they are. And when you remove yourself from this, it's like, for some of you, this is having to do with some betrayal. There was some type of third party situation that was going on, and so you're not going to be putting up with this anymore and you're getting out of this. For others of you, I do feel like when you for some of you, I feel like you're going to be talking to people about the problems that you're having or some of the issues that you've been having with a certain area of your life. And I feel like these people are going to help you get out of this funk that you guys have been in, and they're going to revitalize you in some sense and get you in this point of view where they're just like, there's stuff that's better out there for you than where you're at right now. Don't stay stuck in this mind frame. Don't stay stuck where you're at right now. There's like, when things end, that's opening the door for something new to begin. And that's why this world card here came out here in the reverse. They're saying you're having a hard time letting go of something that you have a strong connection to, or that you feel like you have a strong connection to, but you're not getting that satisfaction out of it anymore. But you don't necessarily want to give up. But at this point, there's too much stuff that's happened. I'm getting like somebody holding a grudge. But they're saying it's better for you just to get out of this in order for some type of balance to come back into you guys' lives. They're saying to walk away from this and reconnect with yourselves. Getting into the cards, though, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles here, I do feel like this is that advice that's coming in towards you. I feel like for some of you, there's different types of advice that's coming in. I don't really know how to word this. But for some of you, your mind's all over the place with what to do. So you're seeking out this advice from other people. I feel like there's going to be two very good options that you can take. One's going to be more developed than the other one. For others of you, you're going to have two options that are presented to you, seemingly out of nowhere. For others of you, what's coming in is going to be some type of advice that you receive. And the way that this comes in, one comes up with a plan, the other one just comes up with this, like, almost like a solution to it. Just like, well, I mean, you could do this and leave the rest for you to figure out. But then the one that with this Knight of Pentacles, whatever this is, it's more planned out. It's more of a strategic move. I do feel like for some of you, you're trying to make something work, but they're saying there was a situation that happened where it kind of got out of control. And it changed the trajectory of something that's happening in your lives. And it's caused you to have to withdraw a little bit. But I do feel like there is a lot of tension that's built up. There's this confusion that you're feeling about with this Five of Swords, with wanting to try and keep something up and going. But they're saying, I do feel like you guys are going to have some type of words and try and save something, but I don't feel like it's going to end up leading anywhere further down the road. I feel like there's something that's been so damaged that there's no coming back from this energy anymore, no matter how hard you make it work. For some of you, this has to be due to being overly critical or not being able to take constructive criticism. Or somebody that's very overly critical of themselves. Whatever this is going to be something that gets unearthed that's been felt for a long time. Somebody's been keeping something underneath the surface for a while, and they haven't been speaking up on the anxiety that they're feeling, this energy of just, I'm like frustration is what I'm picking up, because I can't even get into words what's going on here. Which means that there's a lot of things that are not being said between you and somebody else. I do feel like this conversation that a lot of you are going to end up having to try and save whatever this is, it may be a good conversation to have. But again, for some of you at the end of the conversation, it'll just end up probably being something like, either we can try to make this work or either we can just close this chapter up. But they're saying that there's something that's trying to close out, but you're not letting it go in order to welcome in the new. Let's get your clarified cards and see what's going on here, because I want to see what these Knight of Pentacles and this Page of Pentacles is. I was actually supposed to do y'all's this morning, but I was really tired. So I laid in bed till like 11 o'clock. So now I'm doing it now. What's this Knight of Pentacles for the Geminis, please? I feel like you're going to view somebody else, one of these points of view and advice, better than the other. One's more stable, it's more methodical, it's more planned out. The other one's just like, well, you could do this, but either you're still going to choose your own destiny with this at the end of the day. They're giving you the information to use to take it further, but they're not giving you the steps. And I feel like this first, the Knight of Pentacles is going to be the one that's giving you the steps and not just the idea. There you go. You have the Princess of Swords. In this deck, it's the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Cups. In the reverse. That's you. That's you not being sure of which direction to take. You're not seeing something all the way through. There's still things that's in development here, though. You have the Nine of Cups there, so you get some type of fulfillment, but at the same time, you don't know how to put into words what you're feeling, what you're trying to express. And I feel like that's that, and that's the energy of this other person that's coming in as well. Whoever this is that's giving you this information, they may not know how to initially convey the message, so they're going to give you some type of option and try and help plan something out. But they're going to let you know at the end of the day, this decision is yours. What you choose to do is better for you. For some of you, this energy here may be like somebody that's older or a little bit more wiser, because you guys have a High Priestess here. This is somebody that's actually in tune. For some of you, this individual, this Knight of Pentacles here, with the more steady planning, the more sound advice is what I should really say. They probably told you that there was something that was not going to go the way that you wanted it to, and you were seeing something with rose-colored glasses. They probably were the type of person that, you know, like, it sounds good right now, but when you get into it, you're going to see that there is something that's not completely being shown to you, and you're going to end up having some disappointment. I'm picking up that this energy here is someone that is more, you view them as being very well established. You kind of look up to them. Maybe even see them as a mentor, this High Priestess here. Someone that you feel will not guide you in the wrong direction is giving you this information. It's almost like, and I don't pick up that they're going to say this, but it's almost like I told you so, but you chose to go with this anyway. There you go. You have the Hermit right there in the reverse, again with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the Judgment card, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Princess of Pentacles in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So there is a very hard decision, a tough decision that you're going to make that could change the trajectory of this energy that you're dealing with and for yourself. What is this Page of Pentacles, please? I feel like for some of you, you're going to try and figure out a way to work this out, but you're not going to have a plan necessarily. It's just like, okay, this is just an idea for me just to try this. Or that's the energy that you're getting from somebody else. Well, why don't you try it this way? But they don't have the plan like the Knight of Pentacles does. You guys have the Ten of Cups here. You have the Star. Okay. You have the Emperor. There may come a point... what I'm picking up is... For some of you, there was a betrayal that happened between you and somebody that's closer to you did this to somebody, and now it's coming to light. But they're saying you're not really going to be focused on that. You're going to be focused on how can we correct this and return balance back. But it's like these memories of the past are still coming up, and it's not going to get back on stable ground. For some of you, I feel like between that Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, you may not listen to the person that has the most sound advice and what it is would probably be the best option for you. I feel like the Page of Pentacles that's giving you this new idea, you're going to be like, oh, I like that idea better because then I get to have my cake and eat it too. And it sounds very good and everything. It sounds good on the outside, and you're going to actually probably end up choosing that option. But then there's going to be something that happens. What is this Tower card, please? Something ends up happening unexpectedly. Things may improve. Because I see the King of Cups here. You have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, you got two cards. Something's just... messiness. Messy, messy, messy. You have the Judgment card, and you have the Ace of Cups. I feel like for some of you, when this Tower happens, this... I don't know why they're saying initiation. this disruption in your lives happen with the King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles here. I mean, the King of Pentacles here in the reverse. There's something that you are emotionally tied to that it makes you feel good, but you know it's not stable. And you're going to have to end up coming to that point when this tower happens, where it's almost like the universe is presenting you with an ultimatum of you can either keep going with this and go down the wrong way, or you can choose yourself and be happy. I feel like for some of you, you're going to end up internalizing this, really thinking about this, because again, we have the Five of Swords here, so you're thinking about something long and hard about what it is. You're probably going to look for different options that is going to benefit you in this other energy, or try to keep something going. But at the end of it, something's so out of control, and it's been you have been critiqued so much, or either you're critiquing somebody so much, and there's a lot of heartache that's here, and it sits on your mind, that now you're being presented with a new path to choose. Are you going to choose yourself, or are you going to choose to stay in this situation? For some of you, you're going to end up reaching out to somebody based on things that happened in the past to try and help you out with this situation. But I do feel like eventually you're going to have to make that decision to choose yourself. What's the Eight of Wands here? You have the Strength card in the reverse. This is that conversation. You're not feeling confident about where this is going to go. There is that betrayal that is there. I don't want to say it's like an immense betrayal, but there's things that have piled up. And it's like at the point where you're just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm just laying here just bleeding out. You have the Eight of Wands. Whatever this is, I feel like for some of you, if you initiate this, the other energy's not going to want to hear it, and they're going to want things to go their way. For some of you, you're going to be like, I have to be the bigger person. I have to initiate all of this stuff in order for it to get better, this conversation. But for others of you, somebody's going to block this conversation out, or they're just going to be like, I don't have time for this. What's one more for the Eight of Wands, please? I feel like you're not going to give up, though, but it's almost like this internal fear that you have that if you give up, you're going to lose everything, is what I'm picking up. You guys have the Hanged, well, in this deck, it's the Hanged Woman, but it's really the Hanged Man. I feel like somebody cut you out and they are not accepting this offer that you're coming in with. For some of you, this is something that you did to somebody. For others of you, this is you blocking that energy out. But whatever this is, this is being removed. It's being revoked. Somebody's revoking access that you had to them at one point. They don't see things going any further. And basically, they're just not with it anymore. They made their mind up. They're not working on this anymore. And this could also be you. Things are at a standstill. But I do feel like because this ends up falling apart and falling to pieces, there is something that unexpectedly comes in by fate for you guys's, for you all's lives. Let me get your oracle cards. We got Loyal Hearts, Clean It Up. It's something you've been with for a while, or been involved in for a while. And you have a Message in a Bottle. With this Loyal Hearts, and you have Treasure Island at the bottom, Happy Happy, a change is definitely taking place. If you aren't afraid to move forward into the unknown and trust yourself. For a lot of you, I do feel like this is that Loyal Heart right here. That's that energy of seeking out advice from those that you trust, that are going to try and help you clean up a situation that's just been a mess in your life for a while. This Message in a Bottle is trying to create that solution to get things back on track with this separate energy that's going on here that you don't necessarily want to give up on, or this energy doesn't want to give up on you. Let me get one more. look at that. You got the secret. I'm gonna read this one to y'all. The secret says, someone will soon confide in you, and the information they divulge may shock or disturb you. You may feel torn between the loyalties you have for two people, and this creates a dilemma for you. What is the right thing to do? Should you divulge the information or stay silent? In your heart, you will know. Ultimately, you must be true to yourself, for only in doing so, you can... What? For only in doing so can you be true to others. Revealing the truth will definitely cause upheaval, but eventually, as things settle down, your honesty and courage will be appreciated. Don't dwell on feelings of guilt. Express what it is in your heart, for a hidden blessing is in store for you all. As a result of the coming events, both you and others will feel a sense of relief. There are positive results for all concerned. However, these can only be actualized through your courage and love. All right, Geminis, that's all I have for you. I will see y'all when I get back in March for the new moon and Aries messages. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you.